Paul, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, yeah, we needed that today. We needed a solid defensive performance. We needed our goalkeeper to come and do what he did today. The clean sheet is wonderful, and to get a goal early on, I think, just settled us down a little bit. But credit to Colchester, I thought they made it really difficult for us today. I thought, especially when the subs started coming on and putting Hopper and Kinde on and Matt J, they were a flipping handful today as a team, and I was delighted and relieved when that final whistle went at the end, because it was a case of just getting ourselves over the line today and having a positive reaction after what happened on Tuesday night, which was out of character of what we've seen so far this season, and hopefully it's the last time we've seen it this season as well.
When you have to earn a win in the way we have against the Colchester side that really were well disciplined, it makes it more satisfying, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think the way that we went about it, it wasn't a free-flowing game of football. I do believe that we were a bit nervous today, even though we defended so well as a team. I'm struggling to think of any times that Thomas had to make saves, really, as in, goal-bound saves. But I just thought there was a little bit of nervousness to get ourselves going again. And I've got to give credit to the supporters, because second half, I think they recognised we were a bit nervous, and they made a hell of a lot of noise and got behind us. So we thank them for that, and we've got ourselves over the line with a really, really big 3 points that hopefully is the start of us going on a good run.
As we've seen against us, if a mistake is made, you've got to capitalise. Alfie, wow, this first start for the club, and there you go.
Calm as you like, it was a mistake. It was funny because on Tuesday night, when we were trying to get back in the game, me and Gav were saying, if only we'd just get one of their centre-backs making a mistake that we can benefit from, and we haven't really had many, I don't think, over the season, so it was unfortunate for the Colchester fella, but it was nice for us. Alfie was in the right place at the right time. He was calm, composed, and finished it really, really well, and that's reward for him, the way he's trained since he come into the club, and he's just had to be patient.
I was going to say, he's a lad who's had to sit on the sidelines because of the way the team's been playing, but that's the answer, isn't it? If you come on, you get your chance, take it.
Well, you have to. You've got to take your chance. I thought Corey Whelan come on and took his chance as well. I thought Corey was excellent when he come on into a position that he wasn't comfortable in, or it's not his favoured position. We had to make a decision with Jack because he was tiring and his legs were tightening up. So we made that change, and I'm really pleased for Corey, because he's a sort of player who goes about his business properly. And we're going to have everybody doing that. At the moment, we've got 19 players available. Maybe Ben might come into it next week. It's probably going to be a long shot for him to be involved at Crawley, but he could make 20. And then we're talking weeks and weeks before anybody else comes, probably Edmo, before Taylor Charters possibly. So we're going to need everybody with us. At this stage of the season, there's no time for sulking and moaning if you're not involved. You have to just all stick together. We all have to stick together, and this week has been a bit of a reset. Next will be the same again, a reset, ready to go now for this final push to get ourselves over the line.
Sometimes if you make 4 changes, that's quite significant. You can wonder what you're going to get. Is it different with this squad? Do you just know that people are going to slot in because of the way the squad is?
Well, I trust them to go and do the job without a doubt. That doesn't come in question. But you do wonder. They made 5 changes, I think it was, to their starting 11 as well today for whatever. I know there 2 of them were on force with Chambers and Chambard, who would you pronounce his name. So they were in force, but it was a little bit of a surprise when we got the team sheet. But fortunately, we tried to focus on us, and we knew that we needed a positive reaction after Tuesday night's performance. And thankfully we've got that, and we've got ourselves going.
Back to your first answer, you used the word solid. We weren't we? Solid defensively and solid in the way that we attacked and worked with each other.
Yeah, I think when you're playing against the Colchester at the moment, they have real momentum coming into this game. The really good side at the moment with the additions they've brought in the summer. They caused us problems, but Morgan, Hunt, Smells, Thomas, were excellent. I thought Jack Ellis gave us a real solid on that right hand side. Jack Armour's been excellent for us. Callum Guy was picking up second balls. So there was lots and lots of really good things from the performance today that gave us a base to be able to go on, and we had other chances. You know, I think of Mel's chance first half, where if he's a bit calmer and possibly on his left, he's got a better chance of finishing. Christian Dennis's chance at the end, but again he's in the right areas. So we did have opportunities to finish it off. Thankfully, one was enough today.
I mean, we didn't panic, but you're bound to ask questions why about the run that we've just been through. And here we are now, sat here with the 3-point gap to fourth place, and you think to yourself, there are going to be twists and turns for every club in this race.
Oh, without a doubt there's going to be. You know, it's not going to be plain sailing. Football doesn't work that way. You know, unless you're Orient, who it seems to be going plain sailing for at the moment. Everybody else is scrapping and fighting. There's teams who are chasing us, and we've got to just keep nice and calm and keep our heads and keep pushing ourselves forward. Thankfully we were able to do that today. So the big bonus is obviously 3 points, keeps us in third position, a clean sheet which keeps us ticking along nicely, and a real solid defensive performance as a team. Now we need to just try and improve a little bit on our in possession stuff.
And again, on those changes, including the substitutions, we're seeing players who are all fighting for shirts here.
Yeah, we are. I think today we saw a little bit of disappointment from players who weren't in the starting 11 as well. But the good thing was when they came on, they were able to go and put on a performance. I thought Jordan Gibson got us up the pitch and caused some issues, and he needs to do that consistently to keep pushing and keep forcing us to include him. JK came on and put himself about and had a couple of little runs that just didn't quite work for him. There's some really good stuff today from us as a full group, and I said before the game, it's going to take all 18 of us, and I think all 18 of us were together today.
I think it's natural that everybody will worry if they don't see Joel Senior in the 18, that it's something that might be underlying there, but I don't think it is it? It's just a freshening up.
No, he's not injured at all. He's trained fully. It's my decision to change it. I wanted Jack back in the side, and hopefully we can keep Jack fit. Joel will get another, or possibly will get another chance. He's just got to be patient and wait for it.
Never let you down.
Well, he hasn't done. No, that's fair to say. And he was absolutely shattered today. His legs were tightening up at half time, but it was a case of just getting as much out of him as we possibly could. But he'll be better for it. He'll be better for however long he got. He'll be better for another week of training, and hopefully he can stay fit for next weekend.
Got to mention the warhorse, Joey Garner, as well. He got no protection from the ref. Sometimes we're thinking that's a clear foul. He just keeps going.
He worked his socks off. I thought him and Amari did. I actually said to the fourth official early on in the half, I don't really know what it is with Joe, but can you explain why he doesn't get free kicks? Because there are times where he definitely deserves it. But I've been really impressed with his discipline and his calmness when he's getting smashed all over the place and not getting free kicks. He just picks himself up, dusts himself down and goes again. And my sort of memory of him in that game, and although he did a lot of good stuff forward wise, is that recovery tackle that he made and makes a crunching tackle. Goes back to Thomas, and him laying on the floor trying to stretch his hamstrings because he's getting cramped. So we'd already made the decision to take him off and freshen him up at that point. So it was a case of just getting him off before anything bad happened.
Also from me, Paul, just in terms of the season and where we are, games left and everything, a massive 3 points.
Look, huge. Yeah, you just have to look at the league table and you hear of other results going. You know, there's teams who are going to be pushing. You know, you look at Stockport, they are flying at the moment. Mansfield are picking up results, and we saw what they're like. It's going to be tough, but we have to just keep going. We've worked incredibly hard for 32. Now we have to work hard for 14 more.
Thank you.